the vanilla girl, the one that smells like sugar and cashmere, the one that radiates peace, calmness, and nurturing vibes. Her hair is always done. She smells amazing. My entire Pinterest feed has been the clean vanilla girl. In today's video, we are going to be achieving just that. I'm walking you through every single tip, scent layering, habits, mindset. So grab your iced coffees, light a candle, and let's become that vanilla girl. Before we even touch the products, let's dive into the energy. The vanilla girl is grounded, calm, and nurturing. She's not rushing and she's not chaotic. Her mornings aren't loud but soft. We're going to be developing our soft, slow morning routine. You don't need everything to be beige and perfect and white. It's more about how you show up and dedicate your time. You want to wake up at least 2 hours before you have to leave the house. Do not use that traumatizing PTSD alarm sound. I'm talking radio or whatever it's called. Download a peaceful alarm sound like birds chirping or waves, ocean sounds. You can even take this one step further and invest in a hatch alarm. The hatch alarm is designed to wake you up peacefully with soft, calming alarm clock sounds and not having to use your phone. Right away, you want to stretch, move your body, get those limbs nice, loose, and flowing, and make your bed. There's nothing worse than not making your bed and it ends up being messy the entire day. Then you're going to want to open those windows, get that fresh air coming in, let that sunlight breathe in. Because we're having a slow morning, you don't immediately need to rush to wash your face and brush your teeth. You can wake up slowly. You can have your morning coffee. You can do your morning journals and you can stay in your pajamas. Now we're going to move on to my favorite part, which is the scent routine. Quite literally in the name, but we're trying to become vanilla girls. So I have honed down and created the most perfect vanilla girl scent routine that is affordable, realistic, and that will literally have men on their knees, okay? Because you can't be a vanilla girl without smelling like one, and it's all in the layering. It's all going to start in the shower. We are going to start with my favorite Tree Hut vanilla collection. If I'm not using Tree Hut, then I'm using the Dove Shea Butter. You want to start off with exfoliation. I absolutely love the Tree Hut vanilla scrub. I love how thick the granules are. I feel like it's getting rid of all of my dead skin, and I specifically like to use this on my feet because having baby soft feet is just so feminine. You also want to use this under your armpits because we are using so much deodorant in the day that it's so important to really get rid of all the bacteria and product buildup. Afterwards, you want to go in with your body wash. It is not enough to just use body wash. It's so important to use something like a loofah or a silicone loofah. The scent our body creates is not actually from sweat, but from the bacteria itself laying on our skin. I know that all these scent products can be a little bit harsh on our skin, so if you have sensitive skin, I love using the Dove Body Bar Unscented, especially for your feminine areas. And I beg you, don't use a feminine wash. Don't do it. For the girlies that like to shave, please stay away from shaving foam. I have had terrible experiences with shaving foam. It's always giving me razor burns. My favorite product to use for shaving is the Tree Hut Vanilla Shaving Oil or the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Shaving Oil. The oil creates an amazing slip on the skin so that when I shave, the blade just glides over so smoothly, and it also nourishes my skin at the same time. When you step out of the shower, pat your skin dry. Don't go harsh, don't rub. I also recommend investing in a very plush water absorbent towel. This is just going to make the whole shower experience 10 times better. You want to immediately moisturize your skin. Your skin is dry, the water has just left, and it is seeking that moisture. It's really important to apply moisturizer right away. I love to use the EOS Vanilla Cashmere. This has the most decadent, yummy scent. I also love using the Tree Hut Vanilla Body Butter if my skin is in need for some extra richness. If I want to invest a little bit more into my body care routine, I want ingredients that are really nourishing my skin. I love to use the Josie Maran Vanilla Vibes Body Butter. This has the most luxurious, expensive scent, and it truly leaves my skin with that gloss. Be very generous with your lotion and don't scrap on those areas. Put it on your stomach, your back, your feet. You really want every single piece of your body to be moisturized. Layering is so important. If you're not sealing in your lotion with oil, you are really missing out on that deep, rich hydration. For body oil, my absolute favorite is the L'Occitane Almond Supple Oil. This is so lightweight, but so nourishing. It creates an occlusive barrier, and I really feel like my skin is nourished for for over 24 hours. If I want to be a little bit more affordable, then I'll reach for the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Body Oil. This is a new release by the EOS collection, and I truly love it. Although I do find that the EOS has a little bit more of a greasy texture. The final step is fragrance. Fragrance is easily the most important in this body care routine because whenever I see a clean girl, a vanilla girl in the public, she smells so decadent. One of my favorite compliments is when someone tells me I smell good or I smell like vanilla, because I really feel like my routine is working, and it also really improves my confidence. Some of my favorite vanilla fragrances is the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. This is the fragrance that reminds me most of vanilla extract. It's not too heavy, not too gourmand, but really just has that sweet vanilla note. If I'm looking for something that is a little bit more heavy, a little bit more rich, white chocolate, I'll reach for Bianco Latte. This perfume is a little bit more expensive, but it is worth the price because the projection is insane and it lasts all day. When I wear this, I smell it on myself, my friends smell it on me, I smell it in the car, in the mall. It doesn't matter where I go, this perfume is strong. Now, a more affordable option is the Ellis Brooklyn Queen Caramel or the 7 Virtues Buttercream Haze. Both of these have those notes of caramel and milk chocolate, so it's a great alternative if you don't want to drop $300 on Bianco Latte. If you want to give vanilla but you want to give a little bit more clean, elegant, mature vibes, then opt for a perfume with vanilla and sandalwood. Sandalwood is going to bring this musky, woody note and not make it as intoxicating and sweet. So some perfumes that really have these notes are the Maison Margiela perfume. Afternoon Delight is a beautiful perfume with a heavy sandalwood note that is still very feminine but very mature. Glossier You perfumes also have the same notes of sandalwood. They're sweet but not overly intoxicating, and they're really strong on the musk. Now that we smell delicious, we want to look like a vanilla girl. The vanilla girl aesthetic is clean, glowy, put together, and very neutral. Think Hailey Bieber, glass skin, glossy lips, and blowouts and slick backs. For our skin, it's really important that we achieve this glass skin look. Being a vanilla girl doesn't mean having clear skin with no acne, because that is not realistic for a lot of us, and that doesn't take away from us being a vanilla girl. It's just about taking care of our skin and using products that are actually improving the texture of our skin, healing our skin barrier, and have quality ingredients. If you want to achieve that glass skin look, I recommend the Laneige Bouncy and Firm Serum. The benefits are in the name. It's really going to improve the collagen in your skin and give your skin that bouncy and thick look. To repair our moisture barrier, we want to use a product like the Laneige Ceramide Toner or the Rhode Glazing Milk. These have ceramides in it, which is really going to provide that deep, rich moisture. For our makeup, less is always more. Clean girls are not giving glam. They look like they have natural makeup, no makeup. So to do this, you want to go in with a very select and few products. I recommend starting with your eyebrows. You want to do the feathered eyebrow look. Also, the trend right now is straight eyebrows. So if you have a heavy arch, what you could do is try to straighten them out and try to cut off a little bit of that arch. Unless your eyebrows are extremely pale, avoid filling them in. The heavy eyebrows is going to bring too strong of a contrast to your face. Always want to curl your lashes and apply a little bit of mascara. Instead of going for extremely voluminous, you want to achieve length. Length is going to give you this wispy and feminine look. You want to apply a light under eye brightener, something like the Rare Beauty Under Eye Brightener or the Charlotte Tilbury Color Corrector. You can apply a little bit of blush, but you can make your life 10 times easier and just use a lip and cheek tint. The Benefit Benetint is amazing because it's going to bring color to your lips and cheeks. Vanilla girls always have their hair either in a straight blowout or slick back. Now, truth be told, I'm not a slick back girly, so I've mastered how to give the clean girl look without using slick back. I don't find slick backs flattering on my face shape or my forehead and hairline, so I opt for a straight blowout. I love to use something like a round brush and a blow dryer because oftentimes I don't even find myself reaching for the Dyson. Personally, for myself, I found that when I had an ombre or a balayage, I never felt clean. I felt like my hair was too many shades, so going for a solid color has always helped me feel more clean. Now, I'll never be blonde. Blonde is not my hair color. I love going for darker shades, so currently I'm going for a plum brown black shade. Moving on to outfit. Over the years, as somebody who doesn't love wearing jeans, I have mastered how to give the perfect, clean, cozy outfit that looks put together. It's not about being in frumpy, oversized clothes, but really using methods like the sandwich method, opting for neutrals and soft materials. To achieve the clean girl look on a day-to-day basis in a casual attire, you want to opt for shades like pinks, light grays, beiges. These are soft and feminine colors. Some of my favorite stores to buy these items is Brandy Melville, Aritzia. I like to layer my Priscilla Brandy Melville pants, which I have in many colors, with something like a knit sweater, with maybe a lace bralette peeking out, some silver hoops, and bangles. I also like to opt for matching knit sets over Aritzia sweatsuits. Gives you a more elevated look. Gap currently has these amazing knit sweatsuits that I've literally bought in 3 colors. Now we're going to move on to the daily habits, because a vanilla girl is a clean girl and a clean girl has her life together. We've already discussed how to create a soft morning, but now we're going to go into more detail. When you wake up in the morning, immediately you want to light a candle in your living room and you want to make your coffee. I think it's really nice if you decide to make your morning coffee your favorite coffee, whether it be a cappuccino. You would be surprised how much joy your morning drink will bring you. Wherever you are, whether it be your living room or your room, I recommend putting on ambient background TV. So one thing I love to do in the morning, especially if I'm waking up while it's still dark outside, while I read my book. I love to put away my phone and read about a chapter or 2 immediately in the morning while I sip my morning coffee. You always want to keep your environment clean. I work in healthcare, so I typically work like a 4-day work sequence where I really am just eat, breathe, sleep, work. So it's really important for me to start off my work sequence shifts in a clean environment, because I know my room will either just get more messy or I won't have time to clean it. Move your body. For a long time, I tried to convince myself that I would get enough exercise by working out at home. But after getting to know myself and honestly taking a step back, I realized it wasn't enough. For me, I find that I have to get a membership, whether it be at a gym, a yoga, a Pilates studio, but actually investing in these services, it motivates me to get up and move my body. Now that I work full-time, it's really easy to neglect our health and nurturing our bodies. And this is why I love investing in supplements. I admit I'm not always eating the most nutritious foods when I'm working back-to-back shifts. Every morning, I like to take collagen. This really helps with improving my hair and skin texture. Magnesium biglycinate has made wonders for my sleep routine. One of the most overlooked supplements is omega-3. Omega-3 fatty oils are so important for your skin and hair. For a long time, I neglected taking vitamin D. At the end of the day, becoming a vanilla girl is not just becoming the girl you see on Pinterest. It's about creating a version of yourself that feels peaceful to you. When you smell like vanilla, laundry, clean, cashmere, when you treat yourself kindly, and when you carry that peaceful, quiet confidence, you will attract positive energy everywhere you go. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and follow my Instagram and TikTok. I want to give a huge shout out to my most loyal subscribers. Thank you so much for watching my videos. You guys have no idea how much you mean to me. If you want to be featured in my next video, comment a white heart and give me your most helpful vanilla girl tip that's changed your life. See you in the next one.